Hi everyone, Gav from Gav Tarantulas, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me in my shed area. So today I went to the Western Invert show, which was in Thornbury in Bristol, and I just want to say a big thank you to meeting all the other YouTubers and bumping into people and some people that subscribe to the channel and that wanted to come over and say hello. Just appreciate you and the pictures that you took as well. That means a lot to me. But quickly want to show you what I got today, and then I'll do that in a rehouse video probably in the next couple of days, but then I'll put that on the same video so you see it all together. So first off, I went and got myself a Tarantulas online mystery box, so I will open that one and get that sorted. Then I've got my Grammostola pulchra snipes, which has turned out to be a male. So I've tried to find a female but couldn't, but I found this one from So Many Legs, and it is a decent size, as you can see. So I'm hoping for a female, so we've bought another one of those, and that was £40 from So Many Legs. That's really good. Then also I bought from the spider shop, which I've been after for a while, Hogna Miami, which is, if you can see there, a wolf spider. So I'm absolutely ecstatic with that, and that is a female as well, I was told. So confirmed female, and it's only small. So oh, she's actually cleaning her fangs there as well. So if you can turn it around the wrong way. There you go. She's cleaning her clisseray and fangs there. There we go. But happy with that. £6 as well. Bargain. Then, because I want to do some breeding with a few of my teas I've got here. I've got a P. Cambridgei, which actually matured out as a male, which I got a gift from Al from Al's Arachnids. So I needed to get a female, so I managed to get hold of a mature female. So I am really, really happy about that. And that's from Tarantulas Online as well, and that was £35. So absolutely over the moon with that one. And then I bumped into another YouTuber and a friend, JP, Invert Nation, and I got a Heteromectus laticus. I think I probably said that wrong, but that is a scorpion there. I'll put all the names and proper common names and everything else and when I rehouse these, but this one's a little feisty male or female, so I'll rehouse that. So thanks very much to JP. Then what else did I get? I got a load of pots and enclosures and stuff. You don't need to see all that sort of thing. But the only other thing I got, which I went to Portsmouth Tarantulas for, was a Guti Ornamental male. And I was told this one's possibly 2 molts away from maturing, because I've got a mature female which I'm wanting to breed because she is just ready. So that's the biggest one I could find, closest to mature male. So I'm very, very happy with that. And I can rehouse this, because I'm not going to leave it in here. I'm going to rehouse it into something and then feed it up, and obviously wait for that one to molt and see when that matures, and then go from there. And also I've noticed from them as well a wristband. I've been wanting one of these because they stopped putting these in the mystery boxes, so very, very happy that I've got one of these. So I will get on to rehousing these, and let's crack on with it. Okay, so first one of my Western Invert Show pickups is there, if you can see that one, and it's going to be my Heteromectus, see if I can say this right, Laoticus, a Vietnam forest scorpion, and I got this from JP's Invert Nation. So a friend of mine, a fellow YouTuber, and very, very happy with this selection from him. So put a link to the description below to his channel. But let's get this one all rehoused. Right, so turn it around. See, just a nice simple setup. It can stand on here if it wants to, and also hide underneath there. So let's get this one rehoused. Let's put this down in here. There we have it. So nowhere near fully grown yet. They can get, I believe, 12 centimeters. Okay, it just runs out itself, but there we go. Very happy with that one. So we'll let that one settle. So that's the first one done. Here we go, straight into hiding. Okay, so in this one, enclosure, I am going to put this, which is the Trinidad chevron, and this is a adult female, because I've got a mature male, so I bought this one so obviously I can hopefully breed him so he fulfills his life. So let's see, get a good shot there. She would just hopefully just go straight in. All right, you can see both there. Okay, if you can see that there, but do it in my normal style. Don't know what this tarantula's like, but I'm just gonna let it go. Okay, so it's obviously hungry. Okay, just do it like that instead. She was absolutely famished. I didn't expect her to jump on the tongs there, but at least I've got her in. Nice and easy. You never know when it's a tarantula you've not had raised, what sort of temperament, but she definitely looks hungry anyway, so she's all in. There we go, good shot. And that's another one done. Okay, so going into this one, let's put some water in quickly. Give it a little mist. Right, so going into here, which I got from Portsmouth Tarantulas, and the wristband, which I'm really happy about. Put that aside. So £50, I've got a male P Metallica Guti Ornamental down there because I've got a mature adult female, so I'm hoping to start a breeding project with these. So that's literally all I went to go for at the show, was just basically males, and there was a couple there that I couldn't get because I wanted a Grammostola pulchra peas adult male, but I could only get like small juvies, so I thought I've got a couple anyway, so I thought I'd wait to the next one to see if I can get a mature male. But very happy I've got a male this size, and I was advised that a couple of moults away and this should be mature, so let's just see if he'll go up and in. No point cupping. Go. Just remove that. Let's do it that way. Trusty stick. Come on, dude. Oh. There we go. No fret throws, just come on up. Okay, so he was hungry as well. You can see that he just snatched it off me. Now see if I can encourage him to come out. I'll put it there so you can still see. You can't see there for a second, but as soon as I get him to come up, you will. As always with these. Come on, you can't go back in. I know you want to go down. Come on, I've got a better home for you there, look. Go. See if that'll make it easier. Come on. Come on, there's a better one here. There we go. Don't run away. Right, P. metallica on the loose. Decent size, as you can see, for a male, but obviously I've got massive hands. So see if we can get this one up and in. Come on, dude. Come on, I don't believe in the cupping method. That's it. There you go, good boy. In you go to your new house. There you go, it wasn't hard. That's it, in you go, have a think. No, 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 no. Don't change your mind. Come on, down you go. There we go, come on, come on, come on. Try the lid. There we go. Is that better? Get them to settle. So there we go. So I've got the P. metallica all in. That was the male. It's quite fun doing that one. I'm not too bothered by pokies anymore. Literally, you get a threat pose from them. You leave them alone. They normally calm down. But I haven't had a threat pose from any of mine in God knows how long. So there we go. So that's the male all in. Let's put the lid on. Just poke his little feet down. There you go. Okay, so in this enclosure, what I'm going to put in here, what I picked up was this Grammostola pulchra Brazilian black, and my other one I thought was female, and ended up turning out to getting a really good molt when it was a male, so a bit gutted. So I really want a female of this species as well, so I thought I'd just buy another one and see how we go. I don't expect any problems from rehousing these, but there we have. So it's a good size already. But very plain, basic, just to hide, and that is it in a water dish, because these are bulldozers. They literally turn the whole enclosure upside down overnight, and they just seem to permanently rearrange every single day. So I'll just put this little one straight in. Oh, sorry, dude. Oh. Come on. There you go. You can see that silk. All right. Oh, a bit clumsy, didn't realise it was there. Oh, butt raised, which means they're stressed obviously because it fell over. But that's that one done. So that's another Grammostola pulchra. Love these species, especially when they molt. The bigger they get, the darker and deep velvet colours they get. But second one to the collection, so very, very happy about that. Okay, this next one is a Hogner Miami wolf spider. I got this one off the spider shop. Very, very happy, and it was the last female, confirmed female they had, so absolutely over the moon with that one. But I'm doing it in this other tub here just because these are fast and I don't want it running off, so at least I can stop it in here. I'm not too worried about that. But what I've done here is just made it wet, some places to hide. This is fixed in place. Can also hide underneath that, which I've hollowed out. There's some moss in there, leaves, and I've also put this in there as well, which is completely hollow, which goes right through at the bottom, so maybe if it wants to use that. But wolf spiders would just literally roam, but I just want to see if it's going to use anything as a base home. So here we have it, and it is right underneath this label there. So I'm just going to crack this one open. If I put that in there, there you go, you can see the eyes. Tack the tongs. There you go. Jumped in. Put some of this green moss in as well. There it is, just there. We won't feed it today, at least it's all moist in there so it can get a drink, and then we'll come back and see that on a later video. But there you go, so it disappears and blends in quite well with the coloration I've done in there, and that will grow quite quickly, this one. So that's that all done. Okay, so this was the other pickup I got from Tarantulas Online. So with the last of my money, walked around and saw this, and it said mystery box £10 advance. So I've already ripped it there. So let's just open this and see what we have inside. There we go. Right, so there's 4. There's a sling there. Right on top, and that one is a Saratoga Stallingi rehorned baboon. So I've got one of these as well, so very, very happy with one of those. Next we have Syropagopus species Hattie purple earth tiger. Very, very happy with that. Got a big sized juvie at the minute, and the colours are just amazing. So tiny little sling. I've had some of these go quite quick for some reason, so I have to keep an eye on these, and yeah, very happy with that one. Then in this one, Samopaeus cambridgei Trinidad chevron. So as I said in the video you've just seen, I've got the breeding pair now, so I've got another little sling there, so we'll go for that in a second. Then in this last little one, we've got Pseudoclomores gigas orange tree spider. Really loving these at the minute. I've got, I think, 1, 2 of these, I think, at the minute, and I've got one that's probably about 1.5 inches now. So from this size, and the coloration of them are just amazing. So very, very happy with that. So let's get into rehousing them straight away. Okay, so there's a little enclosure for the sea darlingie. Let's just see if we can get this in without an escapee. There we have it. Almost gold coloration at the moment, but let's see if we can get him in. All in, so that's that one done. So what we'll do with this one, this is the Haiti, because you can see it just there. It's very, very small. I think I'll leave that one in. I'm not going to disturb it because I don't want to stress them out, because maybe that's what I've done in the past, where I've changed the enclosure straight away to something I like, but maybe it just stresses them out. So what I'll do is I'm just going to put a few droplets of water in, and then see if I can feed as well. Drop in a beam weevil. Okay, so there's the sea cambridgei. I think there's a molt in there as well, but I think I'll leave this one in here as well, but then I'll need to rehouse that soon. Let's get some water. Okay, the last one left is that orange tree spider, and I'm not going to rehouse this just yet. It is so small. It's molted in there as well, but it's over here. But it is just so tiny. I'm going to leave it in there for a little bit, so another molt, and then I will change it over. There you have it, little tiny orange tree spider. There we go, simple setup. So it can web around it, water dish in the bottom. And that is it. So let's see if I can get this one in. There you go. Job done. So little orange tree spider. Almost looks like how avics look. But that's that all done. So that's all my entire pickups from the Western Invert show. So thanks very much for joining me on that one. And I'll see you in the next video.